stop watching your thoughts and do this instead. So you've been doing what you're told. You've been diligently watching your thoughts, treating them like clouds floating by, just like every mindfulness app and teacher said to do. But let's be real. If you're here, it's probably because your mind still feels like a chaotic storm, and now you're just forced to watch it from the sidelines. You've become a professional storm watcher, but the weather forecast inside your head is still gray and turbulent. What if the problem isn't the storm? And what if the problem isn't that you're bad at watching the clouds? What if the entire focus on the clouds is the very thing keeping you stuck? The problem is that you've been staring at the clouds instead of noticing the vast, clear sky they're all floating in. We're going to make a simple but profound shift to stop watching the thoughts and start recognizing the boundless, silent awareness that holds them all. This is the key to unlocking a peace that doesn't require you to fight with your mind ever again. Section 1. The problem with watching thoughts. Look, the instruction to observe your thoughts without judgment is Mindfulness 101, and it's a vital first step. It's what helps us realize we are not our thoughts. But for so many of us, this practice quickly turns into a new, stressful job. We become these hyper-vigilant security guards for our own minds, anxiously waiting for the next thought so we can tag it and watch it. This just creates a new kind of tension. Instead of relaxing, we're trying so hard to be a good observer. It turns into an endless mental performance review. Am I watching this right? Oh, I just judged that thought. Now I'm judging myself for judging. It's a hall of mirrors, just another layer of thinking piled on top of the ones we wanted freedom from. This is an incredibly common trap. It's like trying to learn to swim by focusing on every single ripple in the water. You're so fixated on the disturbances that you never relax enough to realize you can actually float. The act of watching becomes another form of effort, of doing. And peace is never found through more doing or more mental management. Peace is found by recognizing something that's already here, effortlessly. The instruction to watch your thoughts was never the final destination. It was just a signpost. Today, we're going to finally look where it's been pointing all along, not at the thoughts, but at the space they appear in. Section 2. The conceptual shift. You are the sky. You've probably heard the analogy a million times. Your thoughts are like clouds, and you are the sky. But most of us get the metaphor wrong. We think our job is to be a little patch of sky that has to meticulously track every single cloud that drifts by. The real shift happens when you stop seeing yourself as the watcher and realize you are the entire boundless sky itself. Think about it. The sky doesn't try to watch the clouds. It doesn't care if they're fluffy and white or dark and stormy. The sky doesn't get bruised by lightning or pushed around by wind. Clouds simply pass through the sky. The sky is the silent, open, unchanging space for the ever-changing weather. This is the game-changing shift from being mindful of content, the thoughts, to becoming aware of awareness itself. It's a practice of simply resting as awareness. And here's the best part. This awareness isn't something you need to build or earn. The simple fact that you are conscious right now, hearing these words, feeling the air, noticing thoughts, is proof that it's already here. It's the most fundamental part of your experience. Experiences change constantly. Sounds come and go. Feelings rise and fall. Thoughts appear and disappear. But the awareness that knows all of that, it's been with you your entire life. It was there when you were a child. It's here now, and it'll be there for your last breath. It is the silent, changeless screen upon which the movie of your life is playing. The secret is to turn your attention away from the movie for just a moment and notice the screen itself. It's always been here, holding everything, silently and effortlessly. It is spacious, it is peaceful, and it is what you really are. Section 3. The mini practice. A glimpse of awareness. Okay, this might sound a little abstract, so let's make it real with a quick exercise. This isn't about clearing your mind, it's just about recognizing what's already here. Do this with your eyes open or closed, whatever feels right. First, just get comfortable and let your body settle. Now, bring your attention to the feeling of aliveness in your hands. Maybe it's a tingling, some warmth, or just the pressure of them resting on your lap. Notice that awareness is already there, effortlessly knowing these sensations. Next, let your awareness drift to a sound in the room. It could be a fan, a car outside, or my voice. Just notice how the sound arrives in your awareness all by itself. You don't have to go out and get the sound. It just shows up. Now here's the key shift. Gently, without force, let your attention relax backward. Instead of focusing on the sound, can you notice the quiet, open space that heard the sound? Let your attention look back at its own source. This isn't a mental effort. It's more of a gentle surrender into the background awareness that's always present. Just rest here for a moment. What's the quality of this awareness? It's open, spacious, and has no center or edge. Thoughts might still be drifting by like faint clouds in this vast sky. That's totally fine. You don't need to do a thing about them. Just keep your main attention resting in this wide-open, knowing space. This awareness is effortlessly including everything: thoughts, sounds, feelings, without being bothered by any of it. They arise in this space, and they dissolve on their own. Now gently let go of the practice. How do you feel? You might notice a sense of quiet, spaciousness, or lightness. This is the peace that is always available, right behind the noise of your thoughts. Section 4. The deepening, living as the sky. When you start taking these short glimpses of awareness throughout your day, your relationship with your mind starts to change dramatically. Thoughts just don't have the same grip on you. Psychologists call this cognitive diffusion. It just means you stop being fused with your thoughts. You see that a thought like, "I'm not good enough," isn't a fact. It's just a mental event, a cloud passing through the sky of your awareness. The sky isn't not good enough. It simply holds the cloud of that thought. This creates an incredible sense of freedom and resilience. You realize that your peace doesn't depend on having a quiet mind. You can be at peace even when your mind is a circus, just as the sky remains the sky, whether there are clouds or not. Your core identity shifts from the fleeting thoughts and emotions to the stable, unchanging awareness that holds them. This is what it means to find your center. This awareness starts to soak into your daily life. When you're in a tough conversation, you can feel anger rising, but you're also aware of the silent, spacious presence holding that anger. Suddenly, you have a choice. You aren't forced to react on autopilot. You can respond with clarity because you're grounded in something deeper than the emotion. The mindfulness teacher Jon Kabat-Zinn describes this awareness as a vast mirror that holds and reflects all experience without being changed by it. A mirror isn't stained by a sad reflection or broken by an angry one. It simply reflects what is, perfectly and without judgment. This is your true nature. Section 5. Integration and common questions. As you start trying this, a couple of common roadblocks might pop up. First, My mind is way too busy for this. I can't find any space. That's okay. The goal isn't to find a totally empty space. The goal is to notice the awareness that knows your mind is busy. Even the thought, "my mind is busy," is appearing in awareness. So just recognize the knower of the busyness. These glimpses can be just a second or two. It's about frequency, not duration. Small glimpses, many times. Second, I don't think I'm feeling anything special. Good. Drop the expectation for fireworks or a blissful explosion of light. This isn't about achieving a special state. It's much more ordinary and subtle than that. It feels like coming home. It's the simple, quiet recognition of the background presence that has been with you all along. The key is to stop doing awareness and simply recognize what is already awake. The practice is one of letting go, not striving. Conclusion. So the invitation is this: stop being a storm watcher. Stop dedicating all your energy to observing and managing the clouds of your thoughts. Recognize that you are the sky. This vast, open, peaceful awareness isn't something you have to achieve. It is what you are, at your core. The thoughts, feelings, and sensations are just temporary weather patterns. Allow them to come and go. Rest as the silent, spacious awareness in which everything happens. That is where you will find the effortless peace you have been searching for. You are already home. If this shift in perspective clicked for you, consider subscribing to the channel. We explore many more simple, direct paths to deepening this recognition in daily life. And I'd love to hear about your experience with the mini practice. Share it in the comments below. Reading each other's experiences can be a powerful reminder that we're all on this journey together. Thank you for your presence.